Hello and welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. It's the second stream for the day. I'm addicted. I can't stop streaming. I'm gonna have to see a doctor. For this very special DC orientated episode, as you can see, we're on the DC mod. If you like Marvel Champions, but you wish, you know what, it'd be really cool. It'd be the coolest if they got the DC license. Well, stop dreaming because it's not going to happen. DC license is insanely expensive and FFG are cheap. So instead, to make up for it, some esteemed members of the homebrew community have made the DC mod. So it's everything DC you could possibly want. And one of the people responsible for this project, or made the main person responsible for this project, is with me today. Jan ES. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much. For regular viewers of the show, ES has been on before and is a pretty important part of the homebrew custom community. And there is, of course, the running gag that he's mentioned every single episode, which is actually true. I even managed to mention you in today's episode because I said, I'm going to have a game with ES later tonight.
All right.
Getting him onto the show is actually pretty cool because our time zones clash in just the perfect way where it's good for me is horrible for him and vice versa. So getting him on is like it's like the stars have aligned. So let's get it cracking.
Yep.
I am going to be playing Mary. My Mary Marvel, and yes, you are playing your Black Lightning.
Black Lightning.
Everybody's already heard about my Mary, so they can see how she goes during the game. Let's talk up your Black Lightning. What's the deal with him?
So obviously he's going to be somebody who focuses on energy resources. One of the things I try to do with my characters is make them viable in many aspects, and so his deal is he can power up his abilities and he can power up different events, but it's based upon how many energy resources you have in your hand, not how much you play on the event. So you have to be a little bit careful about management of resources in your hand and what you choose to play when. So he's kind of like a different version of Captain Marvel from the core set.
I sort of see it thematically as in, because it's based on how much is in your hand, it's how much energy he has stored up.
Exactly.
Would that be fair? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Cool. He's a cool character, so it's cool to see him. I love the cool 70s headshot that you got there going on, which is great. Don't be put off by the fact that it's a Nightwing health bar. All health bars are the same in the eyes of MC. And the scenario we're going up against is pretty exciting. This is actually the very first time that it's going to be on stream, and I don't mean to shame its creator, but it's also the very first time it's going to be play tested. The creator is a yes, so I'm allowed to say that. It's fine. We're friends. I'm okay. He's okay with it. General Zod. This is pretty exciting, dude. You've been working on this for a bit, so talk up General Zod. Go through the General Zod cards and explain your thinking as you go, please.
Sure. Yeah. So, Bretta Beast, who is just super awesome. He was working on some Metropolis stuff, and we got to talking, and he's asked if I could help maybe make a scenario or something. And so I decided to go with General Zod just because he's, the classic Superman villain. And so to kind of make a different spin on just, General Zod, who normally beats just the living tar out of people. I tried to incorporate a little bit more of like Metropolis Superman history through the use of the Phantom Zone. And so the scenario's intent is General Zod, as he often tries to do, is break out his cronies from the Phantom Zone. And so the way the scenario will hopefully work is the main scheme has like the Juggernaut style, if the amount of threat is eclipsed, do something. And in this case, the do something is you break somebody out of the Phantom Zone prison. And so the Phantom Zone prison minions are all very nasty, but the nice part is they all have victory. So you can think of them as little mini bosses that come out and cause problems. The other thing that I did to make this a little bit more interesting is there will be cards in his deck that actually take cards from your deck and stack them underneath the Phantom Zone, and then he powers himself up. So the idea being he's absorbing your powers and the environment around him in order to open up the gateway to the Phantom Zone to break out his associates. And so as he's doing that, he's actually sucking cards from your deck, aspect and basic cards, because taking identity cards would just be too mean and could potentially just wreck a character. And so his main ability is when he deals undefended damage, you take the top card of your deck. If it's a basic or aspect card, you lose it. So I thought this would be an interesting play style because it means if you built your deck around a particularly critical card, so for example, Havoc, I know you like building Leadership Voltron, so if you're really relying on like Ronin, for example, and now he takes Ronin away from you, well, there goes your entire plan. So you have to build more flexible decks, or once per round, the first player can get the card back for you from the Phantom Zone. Basically, you go and rescue it at the cost of giving him a boost card. And so now you have kind of this nice tension between him hitting you or scheming harder than he was going to, but at least you can get your card back. And then there's side schemes in the deck as well, like where you basically go into the Phantom Zone to do missions and whatnot to get cards back as well. So they're not always gone forever, but
so there's a way to get them.
If you don't stay on top of it. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, but there's always a cost, right? I mean, you gotta decide whether to confront Zod directly or have him distract you by going on side mission type things. Cool. Yep. Josh, he's joined us in chat. Kneel before Zod. Brilliant. I can't do the voice. Can you do the voice? Yes.
No, I'm not voice. I don't do voices. Sorry,
Kneel before Zod. Kaz is also
that is one of the cards in the deck too.
Okay, well that's a must, isn't it? Right? I mean that's pretty much a given. Kaz, is Zod the breakout scenario? Yeah. So is Zod the first scenario in the campaign?
No, he's a little bit later in there.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's not give too much away because we're going to play the campaign on the stream.
Oh no, I just got disconnected.
Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah. Let me try hopping back in.
TTS has been playing up so badly today. When Josh and I were playing early today, it was just a nightmare. Yep, he just got disconnected. Anyway, the other comment is Joshy, undefended damage out. I don't like that. Yep, that's true. He's a big fan of taking it to the face. Joshy, I can do a pretty okay Callum Blue Zod from Smallville. Callum Blue Zod is that one word? Callum Blue, is that the actor who played Zod? I don't know. I didn't watch Smallville. It's crap.
Yes, I can
Callum Blue
come back in.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. So I was praying then that they didn't change the character's name to Blue Zod or something like that. That would just be typical CW crap.
Oh, come on. The first season or two of The Flash was pretty good.
No, not The Flash. It's not about Smallville.
Oh,
the
I know you're talking about something you said, like typical.
Oh, no. First season of Flash was great. And then it got very bad.
I cannot find your game.
I can try to call you in.
Sure.
What's your name in TTS? Is it just Embittered?
Embittered Soul.
Embittered. All one word, or is it an underscore?
All one word, lowercase.
No, it says we're not. It says we're not a friend. Well, I've saved the game. I can just close out and just go back in and just reset.
Okay.
I saved, so that's fine. John says, I love Smallville, especially the last 3 seasons. Doomsday, Zod, and Darkseid are the big bads for each season. Darkseid? He's not even Superman at that point. How does he fight Darkseid of all people? Come on. He doesn't fly until the very last episode. Create. Let's play. There we go.
I don't know. I still think that at least Smallville's a little bit better than Gotham was on Fox.
Oh no! It can't create it can't create the lobby.
Huh.
I'm gonna cancel out a tabletop simulator completely. It's been really bad today.
That's disappointing.
And we've got limited time, man. We haven't got all day. I've got to wait for the cloud upload to finish. The show is pretty much Superman in the last 3 seasons without the costume and flying. That's why I love it. Okay. That's fair. We all have the things that we like. We can't all agree on the same thing. He's working at the Day of Planet. He just puts on either the red, blue clothes or his black costume, or he's weird between costume in season 10. Kaz, I have to do some work. Good luck with the game, or I'll watch it later. Cool, man. Thanks for jumping on. This is incredibly boring. So, yes, tell us, what can you tell us about this campaign without giving too much away?
It's going to be Metropolis / Superman based. So I think at current, at least in the current idea, there'll be 5 scenarios and 4 plus a secret hero, which is kind of cool.
Ooh,
so Beretta's working on the guide, I think, in the next couple weeks, and so yeah. So hopefully it'll work out. I think we need some more playtesting on some of the scenarios. Doomsday, I think, is in pretty good spots. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, Doomsday.
And then, so he's got 2 new scenarios, and I got 1, and then we're porting over a reskin. So I think that'll be pretty good. Although, now that I've been watching a couple episodes with you and Joshy, I think the one we're porting over, people aren't going to be happy with, but that's okay.
Why? Is it Brainiac?
No. There isn't a Brainiac one. It's
How could it be a Metropolis and not have Brainiac in it?
Well, we have the Legion of Doom, so it's more Doom based. So the Legion of Doom reskin is the Lokis.
Oh no! Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Joshy? No. Well, there you go. So I was wrong. I actually said during the stream when we did Brainiac that it was going to be part of the campaign.
I think it might be. We're just wondering. We're just worried if we had another scenario or whatever, if it gets too long. Because that was one of the, as awesome as the Gotham's Reckoning one is, I think one of the kindest sort of criticisms is that it's long because there's more scenarios than you would normally play. And people are used to 5 scenarios, so.
I didn't consider it especially long. I mean, it's only 6. It's only 1 more than 5, so it's not that bad. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine without the Brainiac one. And people could just chuck the Brainiac one on if they want to do it.
Yeah.
Joshy says that's terrible news. That's unfortunate. Is it going to be? Is it a straight reskin or is it one of your rejigged reskins?
As of right now, it's a straight one. So the person who helps me with that is Haynes. Is just amazing at being able to say, "Oh, this scenario is crap," but if we can fix 4 or 5 cards, that'll make it a lot better. And so Haynes is the grand architect of the kind of reimagining, except for Chemo. Chemo was also helped by Mick Bobber as well, but helping the Galaxy's Most Wanted stuff be more playable is a Haynes thing. He also worked to help make the Juggernaut and Mr. Sinister from Next Evolution that we reskinned into Atrocitus and Volthoom not be escort scenarios. Yep. Just because it's a little tedious to have to defend Hope for scenarios on end.
Yeah.
He had some really clever ideas to get around that too.
The table's back up if you want to give it a go.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh.
Yeah, I do prefer your version of Keyman. Oh, that scenario.
There we go. Cool. And it doesn't have the things everywhere. So.
Well, that's always a bonus.
Yep. All right.
Cool. All right, let's get this cracking. We're already late. Thanks to
Yep.
TTS sucking. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Oh, why do I have to go first? All right, yeah, I've got a request. I'm actually going to stay in Alter Ego for a sec, for like the first 2 or 3 rounds, because I want to build up the goddess as fast as I can. So is that going to stuff you up in some way?
You're the Justice player, so no, it'll be fine. I'm currently mulliganing.
Yeah, I'm going to do that as well. I'm just going to shuffle the scenario deck, just so Joshy doesn't get upset. He accused me of not shuffling it in today's game. And he's actually, now that I think about it, I think he might be right. To my total shame. Oh, I forgot to make the change. I changed Mary to be hand size 6 on Alter Ego and hand size 4 on Hero, based on today's game. So I'm actually about 6. I didn't accuse. I suspect. Yeah, I think you might actually be right. I'm pretty sure what I did was I shuffled it, and then added the modules, and then didn't shuffle again. Is what I think I did.
No.
I'm not going to mulligan. I'm just going to keep with what I've got. Are you finishing your mulligans? Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep, cool. Alright, let's start off then. First things first, I'm going to use her ability to... Wait. Yeah, I haven't updated her card. What is this? Just going to very quickly update her card. Here's Mary. Look at that. Yep, hacks. There you go, her abilities change. Although her hand size still says
5.
You know what? I'm actually going to play it as 5. I want to see how it works.
Okay.
But she's got a new... So I'll go back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she's got a new ability, which is to seek a Shazam upgrade. So I can exhaust her and seek a Shazam upgrade. Now, seek is the one where you actually go in and you just grab it and you put it in your hand, right?
That's fine. Seek is where you discard until you get something.
Oh, well, I've used the wrong word then. It's meant to be find.
Yeah.
Is find too powerful, do you think?
Find's official.
Find's what?
So seek, I like seek better because at least you're losing cards in your deck and you're getting closer to, it's a cost, right? So you have the cost of exhausting, you have the cost of discarding cards from your deck, which gets you closer to, an extra encounter card. So I think it balances out being able to fetch a card. Plus, you don't get to pick the exact one you want. You just get one.
Yeah.
In that case, so I like seek better.
I don't think she should exhaust then if she has to sacrifice cards to get to it.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine.
Right, so I'm going to make it so that she doesn't exhaust, but she does seek, which means she discards until she gets one, right? Right, I'm going to shuffle real quick because I just looked at my deck, so I just want to make sure there's no cheating. So, seek is I discard until I get one of the ones I'm talking about. I think that's better. I think that... Oh, jeez. What the hell? Alright, there we go. It's there first. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is spiritual meditation, which is draw 2 and...
That's hero.
That is hero. You're right. Bloody hell.
It's very funny that one's hero, because I think the other meditation is the AE.
Yeah, the other meditation is AE and
Yeah,
exhaust to then play something.
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. See, now that I know that seek is a thing, what seek actually means, I'm now very upset that I didn't put that monster girl in here, the one that comes in when you discard her. I should chuck
Yeah.
her. I should have chucked her in the deck. Now
Oh
that
yeah,
I've got
that
some
and
stuff.
digging deeps.
Oh, and digging
All,
deeps. Yeah,
yeah.
I now feel very silly that I didn't do that. All right. Anyway, strength and spiritual meditation. Screw it. Is going to put in Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's going to attack for 3. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Because he's exhausted, he generates a resource, which is going to put in Zephyrus. Shazam. There we go. And it gets consequential. And I'm going to stay as Mary.
Yeah. So I'm going to use his AE ability, which is the exact same one as Captain Marvel. You draw the top card.
Cool.
I choose one, and then if it's an energy, you get to heal one. But
Sweet.
I don't need to get healed. So I'm going to spend.
Why does he look like he's trying to strangle Peter Gamby?
No,
What did
they're
Peter
hugging.
do? Is that a
It's
hug?
a bro hug.
That's
It's a bro hug.
That's a very violent looking hug.
All right, so I'm going to put endurance in. Then I'm going to.
Josh says, I see hacks going on during play.
There we go. I'm going to do that. Put that in.
Put Peter in before Jefferson strangles him to death.
Yeah. So his hero ability mimics the interrupt here, which is when you draw up to your hand size at the end of the player phase. One card with a printed energy resource does not count toward your hand size. So,
that's cool.
So basically, I can have 2 energies in my hand that don't count towards my hand size when I draw up to my printed hand size.
Wow.
And that's a way of getting around needing like resource generators and stuff like that. And since his cards are basically require energy to be in your hand, I thought that'd be a better way to kind of help players, function better with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to flip to hero just so I can cap. Oh, no, I take it back. I'm going to stay in AE one more round just because I need to get.
Robin. Is Jefferson a Bat Family character?
He's outsiders, so I rolled all the outsiders in the Bat Family because it's like a Bat Family offshoot.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to stay down in AE one more round because I want to get a suit and play and.
Oh no! No!
Good luck, Justice player.
That's terrible. So that's a 0. Alright, let's see what happens. 1, 2. With the use of Phantom Zone, Kryptonite, and help from the Intergant, the Phantom Zone prison is opening. Scheme before Zod. Forced to interact. When this scheme would be completed, instead do each of the following. Oh, well, that's not going to happen yet. Alright, Zod, what does he do?
Yeah.
So he comes in with toughness.
Yep.
Toughness, yep. After General Zod deals undefended damage. What?
You got to drop to your hand size.
I don't know.
Because I'm assuming we're all done.
I don't know Joshy here to yell at me. So I get another 3. There we go. Cool. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, so after General Zod deals undefended damage, Phantom Zone, set up permanent first player, do the thing to get the card. Okay, cool. Alright, so he's going to activate against me.
Yep, and scheming.
And he's scheming. So 1 is nil before Zod. Very exciting. So he schemes for 1 plus the boost effect. Add 1 threat to the main scheme for each exhausted character you control. I don't control any, so
yep.
He schemes for 2. And then
right,
he activates against you.
Delegate. Each player engaged with a Krypton minion. We don't have any yet. Takes 1 indirect damage.
Is that Calzod? What is Calzod?
Lorzod.
Lorzod.
It's General Zod's kid.
I thought General Zod's kid was meant to be a good guy.
No.
When he first shows up, Lois wants to adopt him and stuff.
Maybe, I don't know, but this one is not. He's evil, and it's him it's his and Ursa's kid. So Lorzod.
Well, there you go. That's what happens when your dad is Zod.
Yep.
Each can play a Kryptonian and takes 1 direct. Okay, so number 2, so up to 6 already. Oof. Nasty. Alright, let me get encounter cards. Me, and you, and Adjudicator. Android. I'll check here. Guard, retaliate 1/1/3. When this minion defeats an ally you control, discard the top card of your deck. If that card is an aspect or basic card, place it underneath the Phantom Zone. Oof. Nasty.
Okay. And Rage of Zod. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Each basic or aspect card is placed on it. Okay. So.
Oof.
1.
Oh, Hal getting hammered.
2.
He probably deserves it, let's be honest.
Alright, so I lose this one.
So you lose Grace.
And the other 2. Just go in my discard pile.
Okay.
And so if you look here, like on the Wood Revealed Hero side, you take indirect damage equal to the 2 plus the number of physical and wild resources. So a lot of his, not a lot, but his treacheries and his side schemes get better the more cards that are sitting underneath the Phantom Zone.
And we're just going to put those there?
Yeah.
If we were playing in the real world, I would put them underneath, but doing it in TTS sucks.
Exactly.
Joshy just said, Zod! With an exclamation point. You become player 1.
Okay.
And I hope that you're about to kick some butt.
I'm going to try. So I'll flip here. I will, let's see where I am. So I'm going to...
Joshy says, I don't know how you're going to stop him without Superman. Gee, thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Alright, so I'm going to Thunderstruck and Shock and Awe.
Dude, you can't have a card called Thunderstruck when you're playing with an Australian.
Oh.
I mean, I'm immediately going to start singing. Thunder. Sorry.
So that's 3 damage. I'm going to do 3 damage on your Adjudicator.
Oh, cool. I'm cool with
so that. You don't have to worry about him as much. Oops, 3, 4.
What's this? Cheating on stream.
Yep. And that bounces back.
Okay.
Then Clobber and Ball Lightning are going to pay for his upgraded suit.
Cool. So his upgraded suit says he gains aerial and +1 defense, and when you count the number of energy resources in your hand exhausts this card, increase that total by 1.
Yep. He's going to punch for 1, knock toughness off.
Sweet.
And then Red Robin will pay for pitch back.
Poor Robin. He never gets put into play. It's ridiculous. He's essentially just a fancy resource.
Sometimes.
Did that attack have ranged, or should Lightning have taken a retaliate? I assume he's talking about the hit on the Adjudicator.
Oh, yep. I would take a point for that. Thank you. Yep.
Joshy, keeping us honest.
There it is.
Love
I like it.
I didn't say anything because I was cheating. No, I'm joking. I didn't notice. All right, my turn. So Mary's going to seek. 1, 2. Bloody hell! Are they all at the bottom of the deck? Like, what's the deal? There we go. There's Celine. So you don't think it's OP that I don't exhaust to do it? I just seek is enough of a pain in the butt?
I think Seek's okay.
Yeah,
I think it's fine.
It goes into your hand, so I think that's fair. If it went straight into play, that would be ridiculous. All right, let's do. Need to do some thwarting. Really need to do some thwarting. Clear the area. Aerial. Well, clearly the area is not going to help me, I don't think. So I'm going to put that, use that to play Rock of Eternity. Rock Eternity will get.
So just a thought, as you maybe, updating this, you should probably make Rock of Eternity a cost 2 rather than a cost 1, because you're generating a universal resource, not like a resource for a specific thing, and those are generally cost 2.
Oh, right, okay, because it's generate a energy resource. It doesn't say for an identity
Not,
or something like that.
or like an event or whatever.
Yeah,
so,
okay, alright. So it's a bit cheap.
Just a little.
Okay. I'm also just I really like Zod, so I'm slightly on his side. Sorry, fellas. Alright, so that is going to generate a resource for... Actually, I need to be in hero to do that. I'm going to flip. The goddesses, I've thinned it out enough, I think. I'm halfway through, so I think the goddesses will start coming out sort of organically, right? I'm going to punch this guy. Get rid of him. So retaliate doesn't trigger. And then I'm going to punch Zod 1, 2, 3. Because he exhausts, he generates an energy. His energy and the Rock of Eternity's energy is going to play brains over brawn. He then dies from consequential damage. Because he died from consequential damage, he stuns an enemy. I'm going to stun Zod. Brains over brawn says... Remove 2 plus X threat from a scheme where X equals your thwart. If you pay for this event using any mental resources, the event ignores crisis icons. And can be divided any way I choose, but I didn't. I used energy resources. But anyway, it still does 4, so 2 plus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually thinking I should have kept that bloody clear the area now. How silly of me. Stargirl is going to pay for limitless stamina so that I can ready. And then thwart again. Doing my job. Doing what I'm meant to be doing. And then I think I'm done. Yep. Okay. Alright. That's ready.
5.
So now I'm at 4, so I need to get 3.
So just... I'm not cheating. I have 1 energy resource in my hand, or a card with an energy resource, which means it doesn't count against my hand size, so I get to draw 1 more.
Does that then not count either? Didn't you say that?
That one does not count then. Yep.
Yep.
So now I get to draw 1 more. There we go.
That's awesome. That's a cool way of doing it. I quite like that. Kaj, Mary Marble rocks. Thank you, Kaj. You're always very supportive. Joshy, I was about to say nobody plays brains over brawn, but then realised it was a hero kit card, not the aspect card from Justice. Oh, have I ripped over the name? If I ripped off the name, have I?
That's okay.
Brains over brawn. Have I really? Oh.
Yeah, it's a terrible Justice card, so don't worry about it. Nobody plays it.
I'm gonna have to change it now. I don't like that. Alright. Cool. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Cards.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Alright, 1, 2. It hasn't triggered because Justice player did her job. Activates against you but can't because stunned. Wait, you're in hero, right?
Yep.
So
yep.
Boom. And then activates against me. Will go for me, so I will defend because we don't want any of this undefended business. So she's defending for 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3, so she does take damage.
And that card's one of the ones where you can use it to get cards back. So do a side mission.
Well, that's a shame.
That's right.
It is what it is. So nothing happens right after he deals undefended damage. It's got to we don't have to
Yep.
worry about that because if one of the goddesses went into the famine zone, I would flip the table.
So remember, he'll never steal identity cards because otherwise we just break the heroes. But any basic or aspect cards can go there. Now there are cards where if you discard an identity card, that you're stunned. So there's a thing about that. It's one of the side schemes.
It's still covered. We've got a question from Kaj. Question to EX.
Yeah.
Does that Zod scenario had any similarity to the Vault?
With the idea of there being things you break out of a jail, there's a similarity, but I think Kaj's Vault scenario is you get more villains through different ways, and they are trying to navigate breaking out, where this is more like General Zod focused, but I wanted to have a little bit more Kryptonian love, and thus the big minions come out. So you can think of these as more like mini bosses rather than other villains.
Is there a custom scenario called the Vault, based on the Marvel?
Yeah,
prison.
That's Kaj's one. He just made it.
Oh, Kaj, why did I not know about this? You just made it yourself.
I like how he's stealthy plugging his stuff. That's very nice.
Is that a plug, Kaj? I'm checking it out. Where is this? Oh, I do like the photos of your custom scroll campaign box. That's very cool. Wait, I don't see this Vault anywhere. I'm going to check it out later, just so, because it's not very exciting television. But... Oh, there it is.
Second encounter.
Very cool. My first non-scroll scenario. I love it. All right, I'm going to check it out. Dude, why didn't you tell me? Yeah, you and your sneaky plugs. All right.
Counter cards. Yep.
Go for it.
So Zod's battle armor.
Oh, look at that sick-looking armor.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to
This is Phantom Zone armor.
This out of the way. I always like attachments to be underneath them.
Sure.
That is just sick-looking armor. General Zod gains Retaliate 1. Well, of course he does. Look at the spikes all over him. When any amount of damage would be dealt to General Zod, place it here instead. Then if it's at least 5, 7 instead. Right here, okay, cool. Sweet. Alright.
So, but the thing is since it's retaliate damage, that is undefended damage. So it triggers his ability when he retaliates against you.
That's not how it works.
That is how it works.
Retaliate is not undefended damage because you can't ever defend against it. You can't
Exactly. That's why it's undefended. I know. That's why it's undefended damage.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
Yep.
I refuse. Joshy, Google.
It's just like indirect damage. If you don't defend against the indirect damage, that is also undefended damage.
No. I refuse to accept it. This may be our first quarrel. The first ever Havoc ES quarrel. I refuse to accept this is true. Joshy, if you're still watching, Google it, please. I won't accept it until Joshy says it's true.
Check out your card.
Alright, now, what was I doing? Oh, my card. Sorry.
Yeah.
I went on a rant. I lost track. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support. Well, it's obviously not going to be her, so it's going to be the Rock, and that is really, really crappy. But
nope.
No, it is what it is. A lot goes on. That's it. Me?
Okay. Yep.
I don't like it, but I think you might be right. If it was undefended attack, it's another story, but it's undefended damage. They're trying to loophole us. I don't like it. Find out if that's actually true. I refuse to accept it, because that is incredibly harsh. I don't like it at all. Can you get rid of this? How do you get rid of it?
It's sneaky.
You got to hit it.
You just deal 5. You just deal 5 damage to him, and you get rid of it.
But then he retaliates on me.
I know.
No, that's I don't like that. All right, it's my turn. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna do back off villain. I'm gonna do it because screw this, man. So impede and poison ivy, I guess, because I can't get rid of my Shazam cards. He's gonna play back off villain,
which does 5 damage. So
5 damage, done. See you later, armor.
Gone.
But then it retaliates, right?
Correct, because it's gone.
But it doesn't retaliate because I killed it.
Right, it doesn't do it. You're correct. You don't take the retaliate damage because you killed it.
Cool, awesome. All right,
Yep.
Sweet. I thought we were going to have an argument.
Yeah.
All right, now because I
Nope.
killed it, does that mean my second sentence triggers?
It's not an enemy. It's just an attachment, so no.
This game sometimes, you really got to think about it. It's like, why did retaliate not trigger? Because you killed it.
Because the card's gone.
But I didn't kill it. I just destroyed his armor.
You didn't. You discarded the card. You didn't defeat an enemy. That's why.
And the retaliate only triggers when you don't defeat the enemy.
If the card was still in play. So, but in this case, because the card's in, yeah.
Okay, so everything else whiffs.
Everything else whiffs.
But that's fine. The armor's gone, and that means we can stop arguing.
Armor's gone.
All right, sweet. Your turn.
Yep. All right. Genius.
Why did I do that? I'm the justice player. You're the aggressor. You should have done it. It's your bloody card.
I know. Pay for clobber. So that's 3 damage.
Sweet.
Bounces back to my hand.
Sweet.
I'm gonna.
I love this dude's name. Zilius sucks.
He really sucks.
Silly sucks.
Clobber. And Julia sucks. We'll play for martial prowess.
Nice.
Electrokinesis. We'll pay for spoiler.
And did you overpay for spoiler? No. Oh, it's a shame. So you didn't get the.
Yeah. And it's an event, not a.
Joshy says this retaliate thing is such a grey area because there's no official situation where I think this would happen, which I think is fair. Very cheeky, and I'm with Havoc. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm going to be straight up with you. I do not like that interaction at all. But I
like it. It makes it. It gives him just a little bit more teeth, right? It's just one point of damage, and then you have to discard the top card of your deck. If it's a basic or aspect, it goes in the Phantom Zone. That's all. That's it.
I hate
it. It's another way of getting cards there.
I think the rule, Jossie says, I think the rules are solid, just do not like it. I agree. Look, I'm not saying, you're obviously a master, so you're obviously right. But that doesn't mean it doesn't suck. It sucks.
Yeah.
As a player, it sucks. As a creator, I think it's great. All right.
It's General Zod being sneaky. Yeah. It's what he does sometimes.
It's General Zod being an asshole. I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You got bug into play? I mean, spoiler. Sorry, you got spoiler into play.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's just gonna take it for me, so I'm good.
Oh, you're not doing anything with it?
Oh, actually, yeah, she'll do a point of damage because she's just gonna get punched by Zod anyway. And I'll thwart 2.
Sweet.
To help you out. Okay.
Thank you, sir. To help you out. This guy. I got rid of the armor. All right.
Yep.
Wait. Reset. Yep. Reset.
Yep.
And
draw cards.
3. All right.
And I got 1.
Cool. All right.
And I get another one.
And you get another one. Nice. All right. Yep. 1, 2. He activates against me. He is attacking. I will defend because I don't want any bloody Phantom Zone shenanigans. Superior Planning hits for 3, which means he actually does hit. And he has a boost effect. Each player chooses a basic or aspect card in the discard pile and places it underneath the Phantom Zone.
And then you shuffle Superior Plating back in the encounter deck.
Yeah, I see that, but I'm just thinking about how harsh this is. Why does each player do it? Why not just the player that had the card?
Just to get more cards under there. That was the idea.
Yeah.
I put 1 by 1.
What am I doing? Also, I get to pick something out of my discard pile.
Yeah. Yep.
So pick something out of my discard pile that I don't mind losing. Well, of course, I don't want to lose anything. I guess this one. Yeah. What's happened to you? Why are you not closing? Alright, so that goes underneath. Blink.
I'll just make a little pile here for your stuff. Just because when you fetch cards, it goes back to the player. I mean, I know you played Zero Premeditation, but just make it easier.
Yeah.
Like, these are mine.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Alright, you.
He's going against me. I'll block with Spoiler.
Poor Spoiler. Oh, jeez.
Phantom Zone Kryptonite.
3. So hits for 5.
So, one aside about this, I actually had to color code the Kryptonite to make it not green. So that's not the official art. That's with some Photoshop trickery.
Well
Make
done.
it look Phantom Zone-y. Thank you.
That looks beautiful. That's really cool.
Yeah,
is this all
Phantom Zone
Photoshop, is it? And you can still see the green tinge?
A little bit.
Was that intentional to have like the green tinge to sort of say that it's Phantom? It's like it's Kryptonite, but it's in the Phantom Zone, so that means it gets that sort of greyish. Oh, that's really
purpley.
Well done.
Yep.
It still doesn't make up for the ridiculously harsh armor, but I still hate you for that. But that is really well done.
Enough.
Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, 5 points to Spoilers.
Yeah.
She's not just knocked out; she's destroyed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Encounter cards. Blink.
Yep.
All right. Intergangoon. I was wondering when the Intergangoons were going to show up. Plotting ones. This is a new keyword that ES has made. When a character with plotting X activates, add X threat to that character. Then, when that character would be defeated, add any threat on that character to the main scheme. So every time they activate, it gets one put a threat on there, and then when they die, you transfer it across to the scheme. So it builds up like a bank, like an evil version of Beat Cop.
Yes, or it's kind of like the Mojo scenario.
Cool. Game's all here.
There's
Some more Intergan shenanigans. The Intergan have found new sponsors to help their benefactor. Non-unique minions gain Quick Strike. Oh, Jesus. If a minion has Quick Strike printed on their card, that minion gets +1 attack instead. Force Interrupt. When a threat is added to a card, add 1 additional threat to that card. Bloody hell. Yes, do you hate me or something? What's the deal?
I'm just mean.
He's just mean. Alright, you pick on play 1, and hopefully you will start now kicking some butt.
Okay. So I'm going to put Electrical Discharge in play.
Okay, Electrical Discharge. Condition Tactic. I'm going to show the audience. When you play an event paid for with an energy resource, if that event is attack, deal X damage to an enemy, thwart, remove X threat from a scheme, defense, heal X damage from a character, where X is the number of energy resources in your hand. Yeah, so it ties back to the thing you were saying before.
Yep.
Joshy says, plotting, I love it, that's good. And then of course, he takes the opportunity to pick on me by saying, hey, at least Ganzel here isn't like 3 threat per player like some people's cards.
Actually, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to play that second, so I'm going to put that in my hand for a second.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so Martial Prowess, Shock and All, will pay for Clobber.
Sweet.
Do you want me to get rid of your goon, or do you want me to just keep punching?
Thank you.
So I'll get rid of the goon.
Thanks, man.
Bounces back to my hand.
Sweet.
Now I'll play Electrical Discharge.
Great.
Then Bombs Away, and Clobber will pay for Ball Lightning.
Sweet.
So deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the number of energy resources in your hand is at least 1, it gains piercing at range. 2, it gains crit 1. I'm going to exalt this. Oops. When you count the number of energy resources in your hand, exalt this card, increase the total by 1. So it counts as having 3.
Yep.
So it's 4 damage with piercing range, crit 2, and overkill.
Yep.
So they all stack.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2 of these. Oof. So that's 5, 7, 11 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Plus, discard Electrical Discharge.
Yep.
It works when it works, and then it doesn't when it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that does an extra 2 from discarding Electrical Discharge, so that does 13 points of damage.
Oh, Zod doesn't like you. He's very upset with you.
Oops.
Yep. And what happens to these two?
And then, they just get put in the discard pile.
Okay.
And then, one. Christ. I mean, he's just gonna, might as well. Punch him for 1. Actually, no, I take it back. I'm going to thwart 2 off of here.
Okay.
Because that can get really bad. And then I'm gonna get rid of pitchback and keep the other card. I'm done.
Okay.
Your turn.
Could you have hit for 1 and then played pitchback on his next stage?
His next stage is toughness, so you've just gotten absorbed, and plus it brings you the thing that you hate the most out again, because he basically summons his battle armor back out, and I don't want to deal with that yet.
Called flip, where I can flip the table. You know that, right?
I'm aware.
Does he seriously bring his armor back?
Yeah.
Joshy, I don't want you to ever pick on my custom scenarios ever again, buddy. Like, this is just brutal.
I don't think it's that bad.
Sorry, man. It's the Aussie way. I'm just picking on you. It's fine.
Yeah.
I am going to. Actually, you know what? Can we say that you actually did 2 from here?
Sure. Yeah.
And left that 2 there.
Sure.
Is that right? Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to power a Shazam to, which then leaves my deck, to play basic spell and remove 3 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3, gone. Does it have any when defeated business?
Nah. Nope.
Sweet. That's gone because I got rid of it. Turn the tide. Does 3 points of damage. I'm going to knock him into his next stage. Toughness. Stage 2 Zod. Why is he missing his numbers?
Because it's covered with the little cape. It's where the break happened. So they're not missing. They're there. They're just being covered up by the cape.
If they're covered up, then that means they're missing. How am I supposed to know that he's stage 2? Where does it say that?
General Zod 2 out of 37. So stage 1 is number 1. Stage 2 is.
If you put this up for seal, I guarantee you're gonna get people bitching about that.
You know what? They can. I love the cloak being there. I don't care.
I love the breaking of the border. You know I do. I guarantee you're gonna get complaints about that. 100%.
Don't care. I don't care.
I remember one card had feedback. I can't remember which card it was, but it broke the border and it went over the name. And
they hate that too.
And somebody they got really upset about it. I can't remember who the character was or who the person who complained was. I'm not naming names, but it was hilarious. Toughness when revealed. Find the battle armor. I see you're doing all that. You don't want me to flip the table, so you're going to do it for me. Great.
Yep, pretty much.
Is battle armor named?
That's how nice
it is. See, people.
Yep.
For those of you long-term watchers of the show, name your cards, people. Thanks. All right. Am I done? Yeah, I'm done. I've had this goddess in my hand, unplayed. I should play her. She gives a retaliate. What? Why am I not playing this card? And that's it. I think that's all I can do. I thought it was pretty good. Reset. Get 3 cards. Okay. Well, now I've got to play him. How do you pronounce her name?
Whose? Hippolyta.
Don't do it wrong because Joshua gets upset. Alright, did you do your hand shenanigans? Look at this ridiculous hand.
I did.
Look, poor Barry. 1, 2. He then activates. Oh, we didn't do the hit points. 32.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, he activates against you.
I'm just going to take it to the face.
Take it to the face. That means you lose a card.
That's not good. That's 5.
5 points
and then I got to Let's see here. Top card is flip one. Oh, I lost my strength.
Oh no! How thematic too. That's pretty cool. I like it. We haven't been taking advantage of this business. Choose a card that is underneath the fan's name and add it to the card. Oh, well, we haven't lost anything too drastic, right?
Yeah.
Cool. What's happening now? Oh, yeah, XP. Sorry. I sort of lost track of what I was doing for a second there. I will defend. Does it matter? Because it's non-identity, isn't it? Right? You know what?
It's not identity. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it. See, it wasn't as bad as your one. So 2, 3 plus a boost effect. Each player engaged with a Krypton minion takes 1 indirect damage. No, don't care about that.
Yeah.
So 3, 1, 2, 3 puts me to 9, and there's the top card, and it is. I got it. So I get to put it back.
Correct. You put it in your discard pile. It's still discarded.
It's discarded, but I don't lose it. Okay.
Correct.
That's a shame. Minerva. And she hasn't been fixed either. She's got a spelling mistake. What's going on here? I'm playing an old deck. All right. Encounter
cards.
Meet.
Oh.
School day. Give it to the Jefferson Pierce player. You may flip your object go form. Choose one. Exhaust Jefferson Pierce. Remove school day from the game. Okay, fair enough. Discard cards with energy printed resource from your hand.
Yeah, that'd be like my entire hand. So yeah,
that would be brutal. Look at this. Let's just move this away. Look at that. That would be insane. So the other option is definitely the better one. All right, my one is. Excuse me. Sorry for that weird pause. Everybody was like, "Dude, just read the card, man." That's because I was about to sneeze. Technological frontier. Enhanced technology from the fourth world only increases the power of Zod's forces. Force interrupt. When an identity-specific card is discarded from the top of your deck by a general Zod card, spend the resource of any type or stun your identity. Brutal. Alright.
Yeah, so if that had been out before when Minerva got discarded, you'd either have to spend a resource or you'd be stunned. So.
Yeah. When identity specific, so that's the one. That's the card you're talking about that takes care of the identity specific ones.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Boom. My turn. Let's do it. Spiritual meditation. Get to and discard 1. Oh. Jeez. Now it's a choice. Oh no. You know what? I'm going to discard Hippo and take these 2. Because then I'm going to use this to play this one. I need more cards. This is getting out of control. How many cards have I got left? 9. I'm going to deck out soon. I'm going to play... You know what? I'm going to spend... Oh, this is shameful to bring out Aurora. Wait, Zephyrs is in the wrong spot. Play Aurora. And then I'm actually not... Zenoid for a change. What can I do? You can take care of this time. This is your job, Mr. Aggression.
Okay.
I will thwart. Yeah, I will thwart 2 off this thing. Done.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to use his ability. Draw a card. An energy card. I get to deal a point damage. To do. I'm going to flip.
You get to do a heal a point of energy, you say? Yeah. So that's Captain Marvel.
Yeah. So, yep, exactly. Let's see here.
I want to see signature ally is Katana. That's cool.
Yep.
Too bad move.
So, electrokinesis will and enhanced reflexes. We'll play for Katana.
Nice.
Then Energy and Tesla Field will play for Nubia.
Oh, you're on fire.
She gets a toughness card. Whoa, that's fine. Toughness card.
It's a massive toughness card.
There we go. Toughness. Enhanced reflexes will pay for depth focus.
Maybe it's cool. You went shopping. It's like the price is right.
A little bit.
With a heap of stuff out there.
Katana's going to attack. Discard the top card. If it's an energy, she gets +2. It is. So she deals 4 to the suit. Oops. And then she takes 2 damage. 1 for the consequential, 1 for the retaliate.
Now you regret making the armor.
I don't. I like it.
Joshi says, I want to punch Zod in the face with Superman so badly. I also said this seems brutally fair. Yeah, I'm
brutally fair.
I'm just picking on him because that's it's the way we play.
Alright, I'm done.
Alright, sweet. Tell you rest. What's it called? Ready. And my hand size is now 5. So I get 5 cards.
I need an encounter card because I decked out.
It was bound to happen. I'll deck out next turn. Alright, baddie turn. This is pretty bad. 1, 2, and then 1, 2 from Technological Frontier.
Yep.
Why didn't Nubia do some thwarting or something? Come on, man. Oh, she would have lost it. Tough.
Yeah,
that would be bad. That would be poor play. Alright, he activates against me. I'll defend. Because I'm defending for 3 now. Thanks to Aura. He's attacking for 2 plus 2, which is 4, which sucks. So I still take a point of damage. Come on, man.
Alright. Nubia's gonna take it for me.
Nubia's taking it. Nice.
I love this art. I don't know where I found it, but it's my favorite in this
It is awesome. Yeah, it's very cool.
So for example, this card, if it actually was in play, since there's 4 cards in the Phantom Zone right now, it would have Amplify and Accelerate. So it basically escalates as more cards load up in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah. I love how you explain stuff as it's going from like a creator perspective. I like it. It's good. Mechanic cards.
Yeah.
Sweet. Me first. Show of Force. Oh, look at that. Soup's getting hammered. When revealed, hero, General Zod attacks you a plus X attack where X is the highest resource cost of cards underneath the Phantom Zone.
So he is +2.
So it's 2. So he hits me for
Yep.
2, 4. And does he get a boost? Does it say
Yeah, it's an attack. Yep.
It makes an attack, yeah. So I'm taking it all. So if this is a 4 card, I'm dead. What's nothing, so that's fine. So I get hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's deal with the boost, which is this minion engages you. Okay, that sucks.
Yep.
And then I lose a card.
And yep.
Well, possibly lose a card. Yes.
Lose a card.
Into the Phantom Zone, clear the area goes.
Yep. Alright. Mine. Assault. He attacks me.
Cool.
I'm gonna block with Katana.
Sweet.
So what happens?
Oof.
Oh, Bruno Mannheim.
He's gone.
Yep.
Bruno.
So bye, Katana.
She did alright.
Yep. And Superior Planning. Add 2x threat divided as you choose among schemes in play where X is the number of mental and wild resources underneath the Phantom Zone. So let's see, we got 1, 2 Visceral Energy. So 4 threat we have to place around these things. So where do you want it to go since you are the
4 thread, is it?
Yeah. But we have to decide how we want to allocate it.
Let's do 1 on here and 1, 2, 3 on there.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, is that it? You become player one.
Yep.
Go for it.
All right. I'm going to start off by first card. Okay, cool. He's gonna punch for 1, so that take the battle armor off the table. Then I don't like that. I'm going to. I gotta get rid of it anyway. Martial prowess and shock and awe. Pay for clobber. That knocks the toughness off. Clobber bounces back. Then Death Focus and Clobber will pay for Ball Lightning. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 energy resources in my hand. Oops.
Oh no. You just disconnected.
That's weird. Still move. Oh no, I can't move stuff anymore. Quick save it.
I did, buddy. I'm an old hat at this. Day you were.
All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get back in.
Yeah. I think you have to wait until it says P to P.
Oh, you know, I got that.
Oh, you got that already? Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, I'm trying to come back to it. Oh,
While you're trying to come back in, I'm going to have a look at your Nemesis deck. Debius Whale, Brute Criminal Elite. When Tobias Whale would be damaged, reduce that damage by 1, reduce it by 2 instead if it was damaged from a superpower event. Also, he absorbs energy, does he?
yeah.
After Tobias Whale damages you, just gotta cut it round from your hand. I like that. So does he just absorb all energy or kinetic energy like?
He's just a brute. He's just a tough brute guy. So he beats people around.
Well, he's super powered though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just super strong, super tough. All right, I'm back in. All right.
Josie has insisted that his name is pronounced Tobias.
It is Tobias.
What the heck? Why are you two picking on me? Why do you do this? I went to school in Heidelberg. It's Tobias.
So Ball Lightning, I'm gonna use it on your inner gang goon.
Okay, cool.
That's overkill.
Alright.
It gets crit 2. So that's a nothing and a 1. So it does +2. Plus 3. So it does 7. So 3 and then 4 goes on Zod.
Sweet.
Then Zillius Zoc, enhanced reflexes. We'll pay for an enhanced reflexes.
Nice.
And Nubia is going to hit him for 3.
So we're just playing the beat them down game? We don't really care about threat now? Or you just leave it
well, I mean, the thing is, if it threats out, we don't lose, but a person from the Phantom Zone pops out who could be bad, so...
we actually want that to happen?
I mean...
I can stop that from happening.
Yeah, let's just see, you know.
Okay, cool.
See how it goes. Play testing, right? I'm done.
Okay, alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to play Power Shazam to put under surveillance on here, so it's extremely unlikely that's going to happen. I'm going to play Endurance to Ready, and then I'm going to immediately thwart these two off.
Okay.
Then I'm done. Oh, no, then I'm flipping.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah. That's it. Villain.
Okay.
Oh, right, sorry.
Ready. Cards.
Ready? Yep. Cards. So that's 5, so I get another 4. Okay, so I'm going to deck out. Get another 1, and then get an encounter card for next turn. Okay, villain 1, 2.
Against me, I'm gonna have Nubia block.
Okay, Joshy says I want to see Phantom Zone villains. If they don't come out organically, we'll still have a look at them. How's that?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Activate
I get the
against...
Energang Goon, and Nubia's dead.
Oh, poor Nubia.
Well, she worked.
Oh, well. She did her job. Activates against me.
Yep.
He schemes. 2 + 2. And there goes my obligation. Yay! That obligation sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should know. I made it. Encounter cards. You.
Encounter.
Then me.
All right. Best laid plans. Add 1 threat to each card with threat on it to an expert mode. More than 5. All right, so this gets another threat on it.
Sweet. That wasn't too bad. First one of mine is Goon. And the second one of mine is Advance, the villain schemes. Typical.
Okay.
2 + 1, so 1, 2, 3. And give General Zod a tough stats card. Okay, there it is. Oof, pretty close.
All right, you're first player.
I'm first player. Shazam family is going to pay for Artemis. Oh, she goes over here. And then I'm going to wreck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that right? Was I on 3? No, I was on 4. So 5 would be 9.
Yep.
I'm going to use my Seek ability. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. Goddesses, why have you forsaken me? Alright, here we go.
There you go.
Finally. Which is one of the ones I wanted, so that's cool. Maiden of Might is going to put Celine in. Thank you. Is this a hero ability? It is. I'm going to flip to Mary. Counterintelligence is going to pay for limitless stamina, which is going to ready. And have I got my +1 attack card? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have 1, 2, 3 more hit points. I don't want to do... What do I want to do right now? Thwart, I guess, so it doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
So did I get any Kryptonians? What do I do? 2 points of damage to this dude.
Probably Thwart.
Thwart for 2. Captain, oh captain. Done.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright. We're gonna do 2 to bring out Spoiler.
She's back.
She's back. Then we're gonna Martial Prowess and I don't know if you're here to play for Bombs Away.
Love it.
Lost that, so I'm gonna get rid of my Goon
That's very cool.
and knock Toughness off.
Is that my
Then
Goon as well, or is it yours?
just you pick a
Just
player.
one player. And you chose yourself.
Yeah,
Typical.
I did.
Typical.
Typical. Tesla Field will play for Pitchback.
Nice.
Yep. Then Death Focus, Savior of Suicide Slums will pay for Ball Lightning, which will get rid of your person.
Yay!
There we go.
That's teamwork. That's the teamwork that I know Jefferson does. I appreciate it. And did you get any bonuses? Was there a bonus thing on that, or was it just the 3? Just the 3 damage?
If I exhausted, it would be piercing and ranged.
There's no point.
I had no cards in my hand, so I could have exhausted upgraded suit to get at least the initial one.
Good.
So, but I didn't need it.
Joshy's putting an epic comment I have to read out, otherwise he'll get upset. Your lands, your possessions, your very lives will gladly be given in tribute to me, General Zod. In return for your obedience, you will enjoy my generous protection. In other words, you will be allowed to live.
I love it.
Ah, Terrence Stamp, what a legend. Alright, 1, 2, we still don't thread out, so which is great. Thank you, under surveillance.
Cards.
We've got to go cards.
Yep.
I pulled a Dave. 5. Yay.
Okay.
Thank you, Hippolyta. General Zod activates against me. I'll defend. Because now I have retaliate and +1 defense.
Okay.
Take this, Zod. Hits me for 3. I take no damage, and I hit him back for 1. Sucked in.
Yep.
You. Activation against you.
Goodbye, spoiler.
Just no mercy. Spoiler, just throws her in front of him. Love it.
Yep.
Alright. Encounter cards.
Encounter card.
Best laid plans. When revealed, add 1 threat to each card with threat on it.
Yep.
Okay.
We just throw it main scheme.
No, we didn't. Under surveillance, baby.
Oh, we need 21. Okay.
No, we need 24.
No, it's 16. I put it up to 24, so it did throw it out.
Oh. Ah.
Oh.
Come on, man.
This goes down to 0.
Although the beauty of it is that the FAQ says that under surveillance actually stays.
It does stay.
Actually
yep.
thread it out. Oh, so
all right,
you actually
you get
already
the first
raised
one.
It. Oh, that
I did.
Sucks.
Zadu.
Zadu. He's the creepy one I was telling you about that day when we were chatting. He's the one I was talking about. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Criminal Elite Krypton. Victory 0. Toughness. Okay. Grab my toughness there. Force Interrupt. When Zadu activates, choose. Add 2 threat to each scheme. Each player discards 1 card from their hand. How noble of you to toss your garbage in here just like your monster of a father. They're salty. They're very salty. He's got 8 hit points. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
I don't. As a player, I'm upset that he came out, but as a creator, I'm happy.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Pyrrhic victory.
Zod knows when it's best to give his enemies a short-term victory to achieve long-term goals. Of course, that's the excuse he uses. Forced Interrupt. When this card will be defeated, each player chooses a card under the Phantom Zone and adds it to its owner's hand. Then, deal each player a face-down encounter card. Ooh. I like it. That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right. You
Okay.
take it away, sir. Show them
Let's
the
see
hero
here.
that you are.
I'm going to try. Oops. Martial Prowess and Shock and All will play for a clobber. So, do you want me to hit your minion, or do you want me to go after Zod?
Well, he's got tough, so it'll just be a waste, right?
Yeah.
Zod.
All right, so 3.
Unless you can give it piercing in some way.
No, I don't have that right now. So clobber comes back to my hand.
Cool.
I'm going to exhaust and do 1 point of damage to you. Guy to knock tough off.
Oh, you could have done that first before the clobber. This guy.
That's okay.
Doesn't matter. Either way, I mean, he's only on 17. Can you do 17 points of damage?
No, I can get close,
Right.
but I can't do 17. So electrical discharge, go into play. So I'm going to exhaust this for a resource. Use clobber to pay for clobber. Actually, I'm going to hit your guy. So that's 3 points of damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, so close. Oh, no, that is 8. What am I talking about?
It is 8. Yeah.
Dave, you idiot. It is 8. Oh, so he goes into victory.
Yep.
You've redeemed yourself, Jefferson. You've redeemed yourself.
And electrokinesis.
Kind of bad now, Zardu. You come out looking all badass. You got hammered. Love it.
I got lucky. There we go. And electrokinesis will pay for that, and I will discard bombs away. I'm done.
Jefferson. That's how it's done.
Yep. Old school.
Old school. Love it. All right. Well. Okay. Spiritual meditation is going to give me the top two, and then I have to discard one. Well, that's a pretty easy choice. Go on. Don't really need to worry about a lot of thwarting now, do we? So Brains Overborn. Brawn will pay for Rock of Eternity. Rock of Eternity will put Hippo Lighter into play. And I think that's it. Next turn, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him next turn. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I'm actually going to get rid of these two basic spells so I can get and increase the chances of getting a goddess. Alright. Get 5 cards. Oh yeah! There's maneuver. I'm ready to Shazam. I get so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. Alright. 1, 2 activates against you.
I'm gonna defend it.
Gonna defend it. 2 + 1 is 3.
I have 3 defense with enhanced suit, so I take nothing.
Sweet. It goes against me. I too am going to defend. Oh. Yeah. I've got I've got 1 card left. No, I want to punch him. I'm feeling belligerent now.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. 3. He still gets retaliate, and I take 3. 1, 2, 3, and then the card is. Yeah, you can have impede. I don't care. Whatever. Enjoy yourself. So that means I deck out.
Yeah, so you get a card.
And then I get encounter card.
Alright, okay, so encounter cards. I get 1 for Pyrrhic Victory. Got that.
And then normal.
And there we go. There we go.
You go
so, first one. Intergang Agent, Quick Strike. I take a point. And I put a threat on them because they activated. And, oh, jeez, another one.
Oh, what are the odds?
And I put a threat on them because they activated.
How many Intergang agents are there?
3.
Wow. I bet you I get one now.
Yeah.
Gun up. The villain at each minion engaged with you attacks you. I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to take it. Oh, he decked out.
Okay. So, acceleration token.
Acceleration token. And he does 2, 4. That's fine. Don't you worry about that. And then retaliate. Got that. And then he schemes. Oh, he's not mucking around, is he? He's going all out now. Yeah, sucked in. Schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh. Is that why you were silent when I said sucked in?
I know.
You were just completely silent. Screw you, Zod. Zod says sucked in. Oh, that. Well, there you go. It's very unladylike of me to say that. I shouldn't have done that. Play 1 goes to me.
Yep.
Oh, Mary. She's not happy now. But that's alright. She will be happy because she's about to... Shazam! Okie dokie. Now. Now. Okay. Alright. Clear the area, and Catwoman is going to play for back off villain. I'm going to do 5 to the armor. Gone. And that's defeated, so that means I'm now going to do 3 to this one.
Well, does it defeat a minion?
No, it just says defeat.
Or how does that work? It defeats an enemy.
This is the same card I used before, and you said it was 5, and so that means it's gone. Oh, so you're saying it doesn't...
Yeah, so it defeats an enemy.
It doesn't do the rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in that case...
That's fine, it gets rid of it.
That means I'm going to do it differently. That means I'm going to leave the armor in play.
Okay.
And you can take care of it. It's your bloody card. You made it. You can
sure.
fix it. I'm going to kill this agent. I'm still going to help.
Okay, so that puts a right on the main scheme.
Okay, so it's right on the main scheme. Did you do that already?
Yep.
Cool.
And so on the next one, puts right on the main scheme.
Right, and then I do 1 point of damage to something.
I think Zod's the only one left.
Yeah. All right. So 1 point of armor to the 1 point of damage to the armor.
And you take a point of damage.
And then that means it's a point of damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then because it's undefended, because you're cheating, I have to do the card.
And I'm cheating.
And I lose my strength. How ironic. That actually worked out alright. It's like thematically, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it. It sucks, but you know what I'm saying. All right.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Now I'm not taking any crap. I am going to heal 3 damage from myself. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to shuffle the top 3 cards on my discard pile from my hand into my desk and then draw a card. Is that what she says? Yeah, bro, what do you do? Yeah, shuffle the top 3 and then draw a card. You made the character, Dave. You should know. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle and then draw. I didn't really want that one, but it's fine. I'm going to give myself a tough identity. Thank you. Joshie picking on me on chat. I'm going to thwart for 3. Clear that card.
So
now, when it clears, it says we get to grab a card, right? And add it to your hand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab... Yeah, I'm going to grab this one. Grab my strength back.
I don't know why they're... Thank you. Some weird link thing. I'm going to grab her.
They're locked in matrimony. You can't break them up. Okay, so that's...
And we each get an encounter card.
Oh, and then we each get an encounter card. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to use Zephyrus to ready. And then I'm going to deal 2 damage to the armor.
Do you take... Is that an attack?
Nope. It's just deal 2 damage.
Okay.
She shoots her magical arrows. Then I'm going to use Minerva's ability to look at the top card of my deck. So I'm looking at the top card, it's 0, so that counts as 1. So I remove 1 point of threat, which is not that very exciting, but it is what it is. And if it had removed all the last threat, I would put it in my hand, but it didn't, so I just put it back on top of my deck. So now I know what the card of my deck is. Then I'm going to use Strength to play Basic Spell. Now, do I heal 3 damage, or do I remove threat or deal 3 damage to an enemy? I think I might just do the... Oh no, because it'll go on there. You can get rid of that. That's your problem. I'm going to get rid of threat. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to remove 2 more threat.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm done.
Okay.
Shazam!
Nice. Well done.
And you're done?
Alright. Let's hear. So I gotta do mine. Energy will pay for Grace.
I'm excited for this. I'm expecting 17 points of damage.
I'm not doing that this round.
Come on.
That's not happening. Martial Prowess will pay for 1 by 1.
Okay.
Deals 2 damage. So that's going to get rid of the battle armor.
Where's Grace from? Oh, she's an Amazon.
He's a bird of prey.
Ah, bird.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Then Grace punch Zod for 2.
Sweet.
It's a card. Electrical discharge.
Joshy says, I like Grace for reasons. This guy. Is she a bit of a looker? Alright.
Let's hear enhanced reflexes.
Yep.
Put in plan B.
Wait, what did this just pay for?
This is I was gonna do this. So now electrical.
Oh, okay, cool.
And this will pay for Red Robin.
Oh my god, Robin actually came in!
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
Alright. Deals 2 damage.
Yep.
Draw the top card of my deck. If it's a event, I get to add it to my hand. It is not.
No.
And he takes a consequential.
Oh well. It was worth a go.
Yep. Done.
Done. Alright. Ready. My hand size is now increased by 1, so my hand size is now 6. I'll happily take that.
I decked out. So I need another card. There we go.
I love this dude.
Yeah.
Him and Dexter. They're the bomb. What are we doing?
Alright, it's your go.
As in the villain turn?
Yep.
Yeah. 1, 2, and then the acceleration. He activates against me. I'm just going to let him hit me because I've got tough, so I don't care. Does that still count as undefended?
That is correct, because you're not defending it.
Dude.
But it's undefended damage, so
okay.
You don't take damage. You're fine.
Sweet. All right. This minion engages me, which sucks, and I lose my tough. Hits me for a big 2. What a waste of a tough. What a waste. All right, activates against you.
Coming at me. Sorry, Grace.
Is Grace competent?
Yeah, she's defending it. All right.
Sorry, Grace. You're in Amazon. You know all about sacrifice and all that sort of stuff. Okay, encounter cards. Mine. Okay, so I've still got one from... Oh, wait. Does that mean this guy does something? Should he have attacked me?
Oh, yeah. He would have. Yep.
Yeah, that's...
And because he did that, he gets one of these.
Right, but he would have attacked me, right? So...
Yep.
I'll just take the damage? No. I will defend. I'll defend, so I'm not taking the damage. And then he gets retaliate 1.
Okay.
And wait, because he attacked me before and Tough done it, he gets retaliate 1 because he still attacked me.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, card number 1 is Best Laid Plans. When revealed, add 1 threat to each card with threat on it. So he gets another one.
Alright.
And then this gets
and
another
then he gets one.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's that done. Then card number 2. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
That's ridiculous. Alright, Sard comes into play. Evil goes in. Power corrupts goes there. Goes in. Give it a shuffle. Power corrupt says, when revealed, 6. When revealed, place X corruption counters on Mary. Can you move your green hand away just a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, buddy. No, it's all good. It's just it's doing something weird when I try to make it go bigger. It goes sideways. Place X corruption counters on Mary Marvel, where X equals the stage number of the villain. Place an additional 1 threat here for each corruption counter on Mary Marvel. So she gets 2 because he's on stage 2. So I get, I'm going to use damage counters actually to indicate corruption. She gets 2, and then we get 2 more on here. Blink. When defeated, remove all corruption counters.
Okay.
Where is my insert? While Mary Marvel has at least 1 corruption counter on her, she gets +2 attack and the text. Force response. When Mary Marvel attacks, deal extra indirect damage to characters you control where X is equal to the number of corruption counters on her. If Mary ever has 6 or more corruption counters on her, I search the encounter deck for the treachery Point of Evil and deal it to Mary player as a face-down encounter card.
Okay.
Then she becomes bad. Desard. When Desard will attack his schemes instead, after Desard schemes, place 1 corruption counter on Mary. That's pretty brutal. Alright, you.
First one, Kryptonian Resolve. Heal 2 plus X damage from there, where X is the number of energy and wild resources. That's 1 energy. So he heals 3.
Sweet.
And it's each Kryptonian, so if they were like not little, but the baddies from here, they would heal also.
Little.
Next.
He had 8 hit points. Come on.
But you heal 3. It's only it's not, you don't heal them full.
Oh, right. Okay.
And now he's going to attack me. So you take 2 plus X indirect damage or X number of punch. That's 1, 2. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. That's 2. That's 4 indirect damage. Yeah, 4 indirect damage. So I'm going to defend, which will absorb 3 of them, and then I take 1.
Okay.
But now, but I defended, so I don't take it. All right, so I'm good. Okay.
Sweet. We did.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
You'll play 1. Take it away, sir.
Alright, let's see here. So I'm going to this and Zilius Zoc to pay for Clobber.
Where's that?
So that'll be so it's gonna be 3. And I'll get rid of Electrical Discharge. So that's going to do 6 points of damage to Zod.
Sweet. I think we got it here. I think you've got it, man. He's down to 7. Can you do 7?
Oh, yeah. I got it now.
Yes. Victory.
Death Focus and Enhance Reflexes. Pay for Ball Lightning.
Yep.
That's 4. And I've got 1, 2. I got 2. That's going to give me crit 1. That's 3 points. That's 4. So that's 8. That's it.
And that's victory.
That's victory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to start doing an Elvis song. If you didn't do it, I was about to do it. So that's fine. Either way, we were good. Cool. We had a whole bunch of mechanics come out here. I managed to Shazam. Decide came out. I got corruption counters. That was cool. We got to see plotting in action, which is great. That's an awesome new keyword. Love it. We got to see Black Lightning in action. I like the ball lightning thing. Is very cool. Very, very cool. You never actually got to see Tesla Field activate, which is a shame. But there you go. It's just the defense version of it. Which is sweet. I like katana and a fancy sword. But let's talk about the scenario itself. So, I'm going to grab my cards because I don't trust you. I'm not trying to steal them. Alright. Cool. Alright, so, as the creator, what do you think works? What do you think doesn't work? Any possible tweaks? What do you think?
Yeah, so I think... So first thing is, I think instead of 1 per player escalation, it should be 2. Just to put more pressure on the scheme to get bad guys out faster.
Okay.
I think that for sure. And maybe even make it start on like 1 per player. Just because it didn't feel like there was enough pressure on the main scheme triggering as fast as I would have liked. Like, I think Juggernaut triggers way quicker than this one did. So I think that for sure. And then, I think the only other thing is instead of maybe 1 card, make it 2 or something. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I'm not trying to make him brutally difficult. I'm just trying to make him, like, I want him to be like claw level, where it's a fun game. You have to think a little bit. There's some decisions that have to be made, but not like overly brutal. I think he's sitting somewhere around there. At least that's my goal.
He's definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
I think solo would be quite hard. So I'm very interested to give him a go in solo. with both.
And I got very lucky with a good starting hand, like having Peter in my starting hand and endurance and stuff like that. Man, I could stay in hero longer, so he's not threatening as much. So I think that helps a lot.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to give him a go with like Spidey Voltron, my most powerful deck.
Mm-hmm.
So see how it goes. And with some sort of like a aggression burst, and also maybe with a protection, and see if I can sort of how could I survive long enough in order to then defeat him with like a 1,000 cuts type deal.
Yeah.
In solo, he definitely needs to be playtested in solo, because I think
Yeah.
it's possibly maybe a little too hard. In this game that we played here, we had a it's the Australian way. We had a big laugh about his ridiculous armor and the interaction that it does. But as a co-creator, I think it's bloody awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It really, I like those sort of moments in the game where sometimes where you just like, you're actually worried for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a game at the end of the day, right? Okay, I could have flipped the table and walked away, and what are you going to do about it? You're on the other side of the world. But that's the sort of thing that I like. It's just every now and again, a good scenario will have a moment in it where you just like, oh, swear, profanity. Insert profanity here. What am I going to do here? What am I supposed to do? I love it, and that's what this armor interaction is brutal. I really like it. It's really smart design, and that's what we mean when we say there's scenarios that we don't like because they're like boring. So like Loki tries to do something clever like this, but it's not. It's just boring and stupid.
Yeah.
Whereas this is actually clever. So really well done on that one, dude. That was really cool.
Thank you.
I didn't really pay a lot of attention to most of the other stuff. This just blows me away. When you revealed, this is why it's awesome having like the actual creator of the content that you're using. Because I would have just assumed this was just and I'm not by no means taking away the artist of the comics themselves.
Yeah.
But
it's amazing.
The fact that you went to the trouble to do that is just freaking awesome. The rest of it, it all works. Plotting is cool, love it. This interaction is cool. His mechanic of just throwing things into the fam zone. Ironic considering what this guy says. How no of you to toss your garbage in here just like a monster of a father. But it's actually Zod doing it. What the hell?
Yeah.
So poor Zadu, as usual, doesn't know what he's talking about. We didn't get to see the other Kryptonians, which is a bit of a shame. Jack Zer. I don't know who that is. Jack Zer. Doesn't ring a bell. And Ursa. Yay! She's awesome in Man of Steel, the movie. Just great. Just very, very intimidating. Not so much in the Flash movie, which sucks. But as always, great design. Yeah, I like it. I really want to see it in solo. And a 4-player epic game, I think, would be cool.
Yeah, I do think by raising just how much threat is put on per player, I think will even the whole thing out.
Yeah, we kept it under control pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, it only triggered the once.
Yeah.
So
I think if I make it 2 per player, then I think that may be the only tweak that needs to be made. It may be just a starting instead of 0, make it start at like 1 per player.
If we didn't have just starting 1 per player, that makes sense because he's already broken out by this point.
Yeah.
So that I think makes sense. It's not him trying to break out; he's already out.
Yeah.
How was he able to override the brain bomb?
He shoots it out of his head. So actually, the art from Pyrrhic Victory is he uses a mirror or something, and he visions the brain bomb out of his own head.
Love it. So. Soups is using bits of his ship to shave. Zod's using something his heat vision to blow bombs out of his brain. It's
pretty much.
Good old Zod. I love it.
Yep. But I think if I can if I can just get the balance right, I mean, maybe it's not 8 per player, maybe it's 7 per player, and it triggers something along the here, just to make the number of, just to put pressure on the Kryptonian minions coming out, because most of them have guard, or they give guards. Then it's harder to get Zod. They're all pretty mean. Some of them have when defeated effects and when reveal effects. Like, I mean, you can kind of see some more over here, I think.
I don't think the 8 needs to change, but I do agree with the starting. I think maybe change the starting. So maybe just try that and then just sort of see how that goes.
I think starting and then the acceleration part. I think if it's 2, then I think that's probably exactly where it wants to be. But like, Eradicator is there, and he does basically Zod stuff. Non is there, and he just gets more punchy the more damage he has on them. So they're each one's a little bit different, but mean in their own way. At least that's the plan. Maybe adjudicators are there, so if you try to jump block with minions, they start sucking cards out. Because in the comics, they actually absorb people's souls before they take them to the Phantom Zone.
They absorb souls?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was like the next panel is him absorbing this guy's soul and basically putting him in a catatonic state to put him in the Phantom Zone when Zod's taking over, I think, Kandor.
What the hell?
But, so this card, I wish it came out. This, I think, is the nastiest card in the entire deck, the Tactical Genius one.
Oh, wow, the one we didn't even get to see. Oh, we've missed a couple of Joshy comments, sorry. Jaxera is in Man of Steel. It's basically Zod and Superman TS, but in Man of Steel, he's Zod's scientist guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, played by a guy who plays an old Luther Cone in Smallville. Oh, is he the... Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's the guy on the ship. Cool. Jaxera blew up once. Krypton's moons in the comics. Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I know who he is now. Alright, so Technical Genius, tell us. What's the deal?
So, if you notice, there is no Surge in his entire deck because Surge isn't like a mechanic that I like, but it does add pressure. So Tactical Genius basically says so it has 4 plan counters on it, and anytime you reveal a treachery or a minion, that card gets Surge. So it's kind of like a way of getting in there, kind of in what I think is a more themey way. But you can remove plan counters by spending mental resources, basically trying to outsmart them. Yeah. But I think it's just another way of him trying to like add pressure in this scenario without just having like
that and his armor together. That would be insane. You would just give up the game at that point.
Yeah,
that's cool. I love it. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I agree on the Surge thing. So having this give it Surge. Is there a way to use as plan for? So eventually the 4 counters go right.
Yeah.
It uses means it discards itself. So you don't need a discard option because it'll discard itself. Cool. Although you've made it to Sunfire, I can't get rid of it.
Yep.
Brutal. Love it. Yeah. Well, that's it. Joshy, any thoughts on the scenario? If not, we'll call it a night. Oh, so some of the other Kryptonians are up here. Non.
Yeah.
We all know who Non is. Wait, there's another Jax there.
Oh, he just got shuffled up there.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
I think we removed.
Yes. Good old Eradicator. The reign of the Superman storyline. Poor Lord Zod. I'm absolutely positive when he first shows up, he's actually a good kid. And
maybe he was, but
I think he's like another lost Kryptonian, and Supes takes him under his wing, and then Zod appears and reveals that it's actually his son. He's like, I don't want to go back. Yeah, it was a cool story. So I didn't realize he turned bad. That's a shame. He was a good kid. Joshi says, my thoughts are, you're a monster, Zod, and I'm going to stop you. Last son of Krypton. What a lie. What does that mean? Is Last Son of Krypton the name of the story that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was true. Cool. All right, well, that's it. We'll call it there. Yes, thank you very much for shuffling your life around so that you can have a game. I know you got a lot going on, so I really appreciate it. And it's a joy to have you on, as always.
Tons of fun.
Cool. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, you've got the whole day ahead of you. I'm going to go to bed. You're going to have the whole day ahead. Got to get some stuff done. I appreciate it. Joshy, thank you for jumping on. Kaz, if you still watching, or even if you're just going to watch this back on the video, thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it. If anybody's, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Really appreciate it. If you're at all interested in the homebrew community, in custom content, and if you're not, then why are you watching the video? I strongly recommend you join the Discord and check out all the awesome creators on there. We mentioned a few of them in the video themselves. So people like Beretta and Hainsey and McBobber, and the list is too long. I don't want to annoy anybody by not mentioning their names, but jump on there. There's a lot of good people on there, including the ES. If you like DC, then we've got you covered, fam. They've got everything you could possibly want in terms of scenarios. All the scenarios, all the official content has been reskinned. Is that true? Everything, right? Are we missing
except for the newest one I haven't finished yet.
So the very last box hasn't been done, but everything up until that point has. So check it out. You've got a whole bunch of unique ones in there, including one from me. So check it out. Mine's obviously the best one. And then you got all the heroes you could possibly want over here. It's a policy of ES that they don't reskin the official FFG heroes, but some other creators have done reskins of those for DC, but they're not on the table. But you do have a whole bunch of custom heroes. Any hero you could possibly think of is here, including my own Mary. There she is. Got to plug my own stuff. Whole bunch of ES stuff, Luther, and if you're a fan of the Flash, I highly recommend you check out his Flash. It's bloody awesome. But it's covered. DC, it's all here. All the other cards, all the aspect cards and all that sort of stuff have all been reskinned. Sometimes with hilarious artwork. I am of course going to show
one way or another.
There's the reskin of one way or another. If you don't like that, then you don't have a heart. Brilliant stuff. So thanks for watching. Check out the Homebrew Discord. I'll have a link to it in the description. Thanks again, Joshy, and thanks again. Yes, really appreciate you.
Super awesome. Thanks for having me.
Cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care.